every line he says is really, I mean, just like a perfect encapsulation of like people's perception of American brutality. But he's supposed to be this likable character. There's one part where he shoots somebody with a tank, then stands up and says, huh, "Fuck you," like that. Sounds funny, but when he delivers it, it has such power and authenticity and truth, and is still funny, that you really will like never forget Adam Stardust after the show.
We also mentioned sexuality a little bit, and there's plenty of that in this movie, and it's very entertaining. I think that you will probably never look at sex and peeing and eyeball washing in quite the same way again after you watch this movie. And it also has one of my favorite Indonesian sex scenes, only because there's a man in it that wears a Band-Aid throughout the sex scene, which is ultimately sexy. I think you can all agree. Yeah.
So, yeah. Has anybody in this room ever seen like like a South Seas Indonesian or Filipino action movie before? Yeah. Do you attest that they have the most irresponsibly violent, like just like insane? Yes. Yeah. Like those of you who are seeing something like this for the first time, like it's really a special thing. It was made with very little money, but just endless hostility and rage and ambition, and it's just this incredible thing. It's a science fiction movie. It's an action movie. It's a horror movie. It's Band-Aids against breasts movie. It's everything you've ever dreamed of in one movie at once.
It's true. And we also want to make sure that we mention AGFA, the American Genre Film Archive. It's just in Austin, Texas. That's where this print comes from, and we brought it here from Austin. AGFA is one of the most incredible institutions that exists today in America. We have thousands of genre prints that are just, you can't find anywhere else, and it's a really amazing place, and it's a nonprofit. So if you ever want to donate anything to AGFA, please go to the AGFA website and do so.
It's americagenrefilm.org, is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not our thing, we just like are friends with the guy who runs it, but it's an incredible resource of all the movies that other archives would spit on. You know, like movies like crime films and biker movies and nunsploitation and horror, but it's like finding a real home to keep these 35mm prints alive. That's what this company does, so it's pretty, this organization does. It's pretty neat.